Hello there, you. The BBC has just dropped the news of the season 14 DVD, Blu-ray and limited edition Steelbook, which is coming out in August. They've done this on Facebook, so let's click through and let's have a look at what's on this thing. Now, I think the last few Blu-ray series releases of New Who have been a bit minimalist is one word for it in terms of special features, but I get the impression that this one is going to be different. So let's have a look at what's on it, and then also the artwork, because I believe the artwork is included here. So the first thing is that there's 7 discs of content, which is nice. Let me just blow this up a bit for your pleasure. Okay, so 7 discs of content, a huge amount of special features. Well, we'll be the judge of that. Let's have a look. All episodes of Doctor Who Unleashed, yes. Now, one of the things that's been really nice this season is to see, essentially, Doctor Who Confidential being reborn, right? And I think this Unleashed series is done really well. I think it's really well made and put together, and with a lot of love and fun and affection as well. And, nice. That's pretty cool. The Tales of the TARDIS version of the Pyramids of Mars. Now, I watched this the other night, the new version of Pyramids of Mars, edited by my Doctor Who magazine colleague, Benjamin Cook, and I liked it a lot. I mean, admittedly, I had a few sherries at the time, so I'm going to have to revisit it so I can soak in the finer details of the new edit, but I liked it, yeah. So, let's have a look. Okay, 12th of August is the exact date there. Of course, it's available to pre-order now. I'll put a link down in the video description to Amazon UK and possibly Amazon US as well, so you can pre-order that. Right, disc 1 obviously has The Church on Ruby Road, the Christmas special. My children's first ever Doctor Who episode. How lovely is that? And they spent most of it saying,
"Daddy, why aren't the trolls eating the baby?"
They're 5. Well, they were 4 at the time. We can let them off, I think. Doctor Who Unleashed is among the extras there. Let's see, behind the scenes. What's behind the scenes, I wonder? It's a bit vague, but they're still good. In-Vision commentary. Oh, yeah, of course, we have the In-Vision commentary with... I can't remember who it was, but I'm sure it was Russell, right? Was one of them, and that's all we need. Millie Gibson set tour, that'll be fun. Behind the scenes trailer. Get to know Doctor Who with Ncuti Gatwa. Get to know Doctor Who with Millie. That's a good first disc, I'm saying. Okay, so disc 2 has Space Babies and the Devil's Chord, and once again my kids had me pulling out an old keyboard during the halfway through the Devil's Chord. They got me to pull out a keyboard that we have so they could turn it on and play it to see if Maestro came out. So I mean, that is a great example of Doctor Who capturing kids' imaginations, no? Right, Space Babies behind the scenes, and behind the scenes for the Devil's Chord. A scene breakdown for the Devil's Chord. Now, what does that mean? I'm curious to see what that means. Ncuti's message, video of a bogeyman, the video diary. Oh, that's going to be lovely. Finding 15. Okay, so that is about the audition process for finding the 15th Doctor. Jinx Monsoon tries British food. That'd be interesting. Millie Gibson set tour. Jinx Monsoon, who of course plays Maestro, by the way. The looks of Maestro. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I really want to see Jinx in some special features. And there's a lot. Yeah, this feels like a good effort. What do you think? Obviously, needless to say, I want you to get down in comments and let me know what you think of this stuff. Not so much the season itself. You can if you want, of course. All thoughts welcome. But I'd like to hear specifically in this video what you think of these extras and this package and whether you're going to be ordering it. Yeah, we've got Boom and a super creepy 73 yards. So we have a super tense episode and a super creepy episode on one disc. Lovely. So Boom, In-Vision commentary, behind the scenes. 73 yards has behind the scenes. So obviously the Boom In-Vision commentary, I haven't watched that yet, but that must have Stephen Moffat in it. Lovely stuff. Ncuti and Millie's guide to get your Zen on. Interesting. Stephen Moffat preview. Is that when Stephen inadvertently spoiled his involvement with Who on Instagram? I suspect that's not the Stephen Moffat preview. Bringing virtual production to Doctor Who. Mundy Flynn profile, Boom script. There's loads of stuff. This is really good. Welsh lingo with Ncuti and Millie. I like there's lots of fun stuff. Roger Ap Gwilliam profile. Okay. It's going to be like the Dead Zone all over again. A bit like 73 yards. Millie Gibson's very first day. Video diary. Wow. That's quite a big ask of an actor, isn't it? I know it's your first day on set, but can we do your video diary? Yeah. Dot and Bubble and Rogue. A nice duo there. Wow, this is going to... I thought this was going to be about like a 2-minute video. It's going to take a bit longer than that to go through, isn't it? Dot and Bubble behind the scenes and scene breakdown. Same for Rogue. Great. Shooty and Millie's top 5 people in their bubble. Lindy Pepperbean profile. Sneak into the TARDIS. Oh yeah, I saw a picture of her inside the TARDIS. Dot and Bubble set tour. Regency costume quiz with Jonathan Groff. Most likely to with Shooty and Millie. They seem to be very game, don't they, Shooty and Millie, for taking part in all these silly extras. Rogue profile. What does that mean? Rogue profile? Still, it's an extra. Getting to know Jonathan Groff. Rogue dance scene, yes. And then we have the marvellous duo that I just made a video about, although I'm giving away how I feel about it. Obviously, in the thumbnail for that video, I did the classic clickbait. Oh, not too sure about this, but I really liked them. Spoiler alert. You know, it's the YouTube thing. It's what we do. Empire of Death in Vision commentary. I've watched that and it's very funny. Bonnie Langford and also the producer whose name embarrassingly escapes me, and Russell, who calls Bonnie various funny names like Bonita. Yeah. And what was the other one? Can't remember. The Legend of Ruby Sunday behind the scenes. Empire of Death behind the scenes. Empire of Death scene breakdown. I'm curious as to what these scene breakdowns might be. Gemma Redgrave's unit set tour. Who is Susan Triad? Villain reveal. Getting to know Lenny Rush. Oh, that'd be nice. I think he was good in these episodes. Empire of Death script to screen. Epilogue. Epilogue? What's that? That's not a deleted epilogue, is it? Very intriguing. Or is it kind of, yeah, sort of the bit at the end with that character with an umbrella? Bonnie's Remembered TARDIS tour. Lovely. Shooty and Millie's favourite memories. That's so nice. Genesis in the TARDIS. And what is that? I don't know what that is. And then we have, 8 episodes of Doctor Who Unleashed. And then the Doctor Who, there's a 9th episode of Unleashed, isn't there? Which was kind of bits they couldn't fit into the other episodes. And then on the last disc, of course, we have Tales of the TARDIS, The Pyramids of Mars. Now, I don't pay enough attention to this stuff as I should do, special features on Blu-ray sets, to be honest with you, or at least New Who Blu-ray sets. So you please tell me, does that not seem kind of on a par with the Doctor Who The Collection, you know, classic series? Let me know. I would love to know. Right, let me move out of the way so you can see something far more interesting there. That's really nice. Look at that. That's a beautiful piece of art. I love the colours of that. So that clearly is the Steelbook. Very nice. Yeah. We're liking that. They're very nice likenesses. And here we have the apparently artwork not final. Yeah, that looks quite nice. It looks like the Doctor Who logo is not big enough there. But then again, you know, I think Shooty is already so embedded in the role that, you know, most people will see him and think, okay, that's Doctor Who. And of course, when you've got a TARDIS and planets, maybe you don't need the Doctor Who logo so big. But I wouldn't be surprised if by the time it comes out, the logo is actually up there instead. Yes. The discs look a bit on the boring side with just a load of planets. Still, you know, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. And there's the DVDs looking much the same. More from the Whoniverse. Get down in comments, let me know what you think of the packaging and the special features. And further to what I was quacking on about in the last video about the idea of a community for happy Doctor Who fans who are sick of trolls and toxicity, I am actually building that community now behind the scenes. So please register your interest down in comments. Thank you very much for watching, and do not forget to embrace your obsession.